Hi all children, welcome to your English lecture. So today we are moving with the next lesson of English, that is the journey to the Great Oz, which is actually from a novel, The Wizard of Oz, which is written by L. Frank Baum. So today we are moving towards the story of Dorothy and her experiences at different places where she had some people around her. So I'll explain you everything in detail in our stories in the upcoming slides. So let's move on to it. Now, before beginning with the story, let us know something about the book and the author. The Wizard of Oz is a well-known fantasy of children's literature. Now, it tells us the story of Dorothy, who is with her dog Toto by the cyclone to the wonderful land of Oz. Cyclone is a kind of natural disaster which is due to wind that is produced. Some was a situation at her place, and there she meets with the Tin Woodman who needs a heart. Okay, Tin Woodman, which is made of it's a kind of steel structure where a man is made and he needs a heart. Scarecrow who needs brains. Scarecrow we know which is normally seen in the fields. And the cowardly lion who needs bravery. Now we have a lion here who's not brave, who's covered. So those three persons need some or the other thing. Now Dorothy want to be safe and to be back to her own land. Now they are in search of all these things. Now they all want to see the Wizard of Oz to get all these things, the only person who can help them. So here's an account of part of their journey to the Emerald City of Oz, where the wizard lives. So when we wish for something, what do? We go to God and say to him, God, please give me this. God, my exam should be easy. God, please give me good marks. God, give me first rank. So we all need some or the other thing in our life. Similarly, we have some characters here who need some or the other thing and they know they will get it from the Wizard of Oz. So they are in search of Wizard of Oz in the Emerald City. Now to move from their area to Emerald City is a huge, it may take so much time. So while they are moving to that Emerald City, there are many difficulties that they come across. And now those difficulties we are going to learn from this particular story. Okay, so this classic novel was made into a movie later on. You can view this movie also. It's in English in your YouTube or any other net like website. You can search for it. Entire movie is there. But here we are only going to take up a part of it. So let's move on and understand the lesson better. I'll read first. This was to be an eventful day for the travelers. They had hardly been walking an hour when they saw before them a great ditch that crossed the road and divided the forest as far as they could see on either side. It was very wide ditch, and when they crept up to the edge and looked into it, they could see it was also very deep, and there were many big jagged rocks at the bottom. Now, what is this saying? Now, all these people who are our characters were moving to Emerald City as I had said you before. So they're just going there, and while they're going, they saw a ditch. Ditch, it's a long shallow depression, like supposed to road, it is just a huge gap is there, and then other side road continues, so they have to move on. So when there is a kind of huge gap, like shallow gap in between the road, so they are thinking of how to cross that wide ditch. Now either of them know that it's very deep and if we would fall we would get hurt. So they are like confused what to do. Now jagged rocks means unevenly cut or pointed rocks, we could say, where if we get hurt or we're like wounded type. So the sides were also so steep and nobody could climb and go down and climb and go up. They anyhow have to take any other option. Now, what shall we do? Asked Dorothy despairingly. Despairingly means to give up hope. She was entirely into upset, like she was so much kind of, what will I do now? How will I go? How will I achieve my difficulty, like overcome my difficulties with the help of wizard? If I can't move from here, what should I do? So she was thinking, what can we do now? I haven't the faintest idea, said the Tin Woodman. Faintest, weak sound. Normal idea, he said, and the lion shook his shaggy mane and looked thoughtful. Mane, that is long hairs on the back of lion that we can see in the image as well. So he just shook it down to see how deep it is. But the scarecrow said, we cannot fly, that is certain. It's normal, we cannot fly because we are humans, we cannot fly. Or we are things, we don't have wings, so we cannot fly. Neither can we climb down this, and again, like I said before, we cannot, it's too deep and there are pointed rocks. We are going down and by mistakenly if we slip, we'll get hurt. So they are into thought, what can we do? So therefore, if we cannot jump over it, we must stop where we are. So other option by the scarecrow was to jump from one side to the other. But if still that also we cannot do, then we should go back to our own places. I think I could jump over it, said the cowardly lion. Now lion gave an idea that yes, I am ready, I can jump, better than you all, I can do it. After measuring the distance, lion was just measuring the distance at the end and going here and there to searching that how much distance it is so that if he can jump, he will be safe. So then we all are right, answered the scarecrow. So scarecrow said, it's very good idea. Then if you can jump, we all are safe and will be with you to jump. For you can carry us all over on your back at one at a time. So scarecrow said, you carry one by one and then you jump and come, again go and jump, again come. Please do it so that we all are towards the other side. So who will go first? Now this was the next question. I will, declared the scarecrow. Now scarecrow said, I will go first. Why did he say that? For if you found that you could not jump over the gulf, Dorothy would be killed or the Tin Woodman badly dented on the rocks below. Now what will happen? If other two will go and by mistakenly, if it's the first time, right? It's first time that cowardly lion who is not at all brave, he had to jump. If he gets like afraid of while seeing the ditch below and if he slips down, if he pauses somewhere, all will fall down and get hurt. But scarecrow has no heart or nothing that he could be bleeded or he'll be dying. So he said, if I fall down, it's not an issue for me. So what I'll do, you do is take me on the other side, and if it is safe, then we will take others. So now what happened? uh, I'm terribly afraid of falling myself, said the cowardly lion. The lion said, I am so much afraid to just go and jump over it and then reach the other side. But I suppose there is nothing to do and try it. But lion said, if I will not come up with my confidence, then how come I'll save others? So let's try it. I'll try to do it that I'll be safe and you will also be safe. So get on my back and we'll make the attempt. We'll make the attempt means they will try for the first time. And Scarecrow went back towards the lion and sat on his back and they were going to jump. Now, as I said, Scarecrow sat on Lion's back and the big beast, here is Lion, walked to the edge of the gulf and he crouched down. Crouched down means he just bent down so that he can jump with a huge speed and to a high level. Why don't you run and jump? The scarecrow asked. Now, usually what we do if you want to jump from one side, so we just go back and run and come and jump and go to the other side. So scarecrow said, do that. So lion said, we are animals. We know how to do such some things in our own way. We have our own rules. So lion said, we jump this way. We don't go back and run and come. So he said, fine. So then the lion jumped and safely both of them landed on the other side. Then again lion came back and Dorothy thought she would go next and she took Toto in her arms. Toto is the dog which is with Dorothy, and they both climbed on the back of lion and holding tightly the lion again jumped and reached the other side. Now the lion went back to the third time and he got Tin Woodman on him, and all of them had reached the the other side, and they all were so tired they took some rest at a particular place, and they had a good made lion was too tired. He took his breath short and he was panting like a big dog because this many times coming back and going, it was too tiring for him. So he was just lying over there and taking a good rest. Okay, now crouch means bend down, which I said earlier, to measure how much deep and how much distance it is, which was done by the lion. They found that the forest was very thick on the side and it looked dark and gloomy. Now this side of the forest was too dark. No, and gloomy means too depressing, as if there was something wrong over here. It was too different kind of way. And after the lion had rested, they started along with the road of yellow brick. Now the road was of yellow color. Yellow brick means yellow colored road. Normally the story has bricks on it. Bricks which we use for building houses, or we could see in our area small bricks are made to have a footpath. So that way. And now what happened is, if they would ever come to the end of the woods and reach the bright sunshine again. Now they had again a hope that when they would reach by this way to the Wizard of Oz. To add to their discomfort, what happened is suddenly some strange noises came, and the lion whispered to them that it was in this part of the country that the Kalidas lived. Now what did lion say? Yeah, I know these noises. It's nothing but of Kalidas. Now Dorothy asked, what are the Kalidas? So lion said they are the monstrous beast. Monstrous means imaginary. It's kind of a beast which is explained over in the lesson as having the head as tigers and body as bears. So he was saying this monstrous beasts were with bodies like bears and heads like tigers, and with claws so long and sharp that they could tear me, here is lion, in two. So lion was saying even I am afraid of them so much because they can kill me also. They are too strong and sharp. So I am terribly afraid of Kalidas. I'm so much afraid of them. So be aware that you should not be hurt by them. Now, I'm not surprised that you are, returned Dorothy. Now, Dorothy said, I should not think like that you are afraid of them. Now, let's see. They must be dreadful beasts, but Lion was about to reply when suddenly they came to another gulf. Now, while walking, what happened? Suddenly, the same way which they had before, they had again the same ditch, but which was some more deep and some more far away from the earlier one. Now this was broad and deep. Lion knew that once he could not leap across it. So they sat down and they were thinking what we can do now, because the lion said, I cannot jump this much distance. It's very far and sure we may fall down. And here the rocks are too pointed and if we fall, we will die on one first its point itself. So it's very tough for me and we can't stand here for so much time because Kalidas are just behind us. They came to know that we are over here. So we need to get us rescued as fast as possible. So they sat down to consider what they should do. What happened? After thinking seriously, Scarecrow said, Here is a great tree." Now Scarecrow pointed out at a tree on one side and he said it was close to the ditch. Now if we take the tree and keep over here, what will happen? We can easily walk and go. Now they were thinking who will do that, and then the answer came, if the Tin Woodman can chop it down so that it will fall to the other side, we can walk easily. So this was the answer by Scarecrow. This is a first-rate idea, said the lion. Lion replied, it's a very good idea, wonderful idea. If truly the Tin Woodman does it, we all are safe. One would almost suspect you had brains in your head instead of straw. Now what happened is, our Scarecrow needed brains, and all these ideas were coming from Scarecrow itself. That means it is proved that Scarecrow had his brains. Now lion, if he had jumped and rescued all of them, made all of them safe. So in the story, what was it said? It was said that lion was coward, but actually lion started showing his bravery also. Now Tin Woodman, he needed a heart. Now what happened? To help all these people get out from this kind of difficulty of Kalidas and the ditch, Tin Woodman had emotions for them, and what did they do? He set to his work at once, and with a sharp axe he chopped the tree very fast and got the tree down, and they had a way to move from one area to the another. Dreadful means very bad. Gulf, it's a very deep opening or gap in the ground. Then the lion put his strong front legs against the tree and pushed with all might. The lion used all his strength and he pushed all the tree down and made it in the middle so that all can walk on the branch and sorry stem and just go away to the other side. And slowly the big tree fell down and they started to cross the queer bridge. First Dorothy went and others one by one they were just they're getting ready to move. By the time what happened, these Kalidas came and they were roaring, they were giving huge noises. Lion looked at them, he just opened his eyes very badly and he also gave a terrible roar. Now when this happened, the lion although was certainly afraid to face the Kalidas, with the terrible roar all of them got afraid. Dorothy screamed, Scarecrow while he was walking on that tree he was falling backwards, and the bees never stopped. They just looked at him in surprise and they were thinking what a sound it was. But they had to get these people into them. So they walked front more and more. Queer means strange. Now what happened? Just think. If Kalidas would come and eat them all, what would have happened? Let us see what happened later on. But seeing they were bigger than lion and remembering that they were two of them and lion was only one, Kalidas were moving ahead and ahead to get caught of all of them. Now these people said, we are lost. We'll surely get into pieces by these two Kalidas. Now stand close behind me, said the lion, and I'll fight with them, was the reply from the lion to other three. Wait a minute, said the scarecrow. Scarecrow said, wait, lion, don't be in a hurry to fight. I have an idea. Now, what was the idea? He said, as Woodman chopped the tree for us to cross the gulf, he can again chop the tree and cut it down into two pieces when the Kalidas will start walking on the tree. So, Woodman said, it's a very good idea. I am ready for it. And just when the two Kalidas were starting to walk on the tree, the Woodman just cut out the tree. And what happened is both of them fell down just so fast and dashed into pieces with the sharp rocks at the bottom. And at last, they both of them had their death. They are no more now, and it was all because of Scarecrow, Tin Woodman and the Lion who helped each other and Dorothy to get saved from the two ditches and the Kalidas. So here brutes means ferocious animal, that way Kalidas. Snarling, that means growling angrily with the teeth bared. Well, said the cowardly lion, drawing a long breath of relief. Now they all were satisfied that yes, it's good, we all are safe now. Those creatures frightened me so badly that my heart is beating it. Now still they are feeling the same thing, that what all happened with them, and the Kalidas came. They all were so afraid that they will be killed by Kalidas, and luckily by the ideas and the emotions they came up, they fought bravely, and now they all are safe. The adventure made the traveler more anxious than ever to get out of the forest, and now when they are walking ahead, Dorothy became too tired. So Lion said, don't worry, sit on my back, I'll help you to move. And when they were moving, one afternoon they came upon a broad river. Okay, now flowing swiftly, so soft, they found it so enchanting. On the other side of the water, they could see a road of the yellow brick that was moving towards a beautiful country which had meadows. Meadows means grasslands dotted with bright flowers, and all the road bordered with trees hanging full of delicious fruits. So they were greatly pleased to see the delightful country before them. Anxious, filled with worry. Delicious, very tasty. Delightful, very pleasant. So they were at last towards their target, that is Emerald City, to meet Wizard of Oz and get all their problems solved. But now, when we had heard this story, we came to know that the problem is already solved. That means Scarecrow had his brains, Tin Woodman had his heart, Lion is almost brave now, and Dorothy is safe. So here we complete with our lesson, The Journey to the Great Oz. I guess you all have understood, children, the story. Just listen to it once again, read the book and get the meanings done in your books and revise it once again so that you are well versed with the incidents that had happened here in the story, The Journey of the Great Oz. Bye. Meet you next time.